Hello, welcome to the Wednesday night chat with the dudes. It's Halloween. It's a special night. I am your host, Vader Vu. Tonight, it might be a solo show. I believe Patrick has planned. Not sure what Sean is doing. For sure, Anthony is out there trick-or-treating with his little boy, little James. So, you are stuck here with me alone. Yes, I wish I can keep this helmet on for the entire chat, but it is darn heavy. The damn thing weighs almost 10 pounds. It's too heavy for me to keep it on for the rest of the night. So, without further ado, let's start the show.
Yes. Woo, I'm back. Welcome to the Wednesday night chat, folks. I hope you enjoy that little entertainment. Yes, yes, that was fun. Wow, it took a lot of work. That damn thing is so hot and heavy. Woo! Happy Halloween, everybody. John is here. If John want to join, I can send an invitation. I wasn't sure, but for sure, Patrick and Anthony is not going to be here. I put that thing on for 3 minutes and it's so hot in there. I can't even imagine how people can wear that costume and walk around for hours. Whew, brutal. Yes. Bye, John. Hello, Cougar. Yes, that was a little something I put together. So for those that just tune in, you missed my introduction. You should rewind and watch the first 90 seconds. There's something little special for Halloween in the first 90 seconds. I hope you liked it. For those that did see it live, I think there was 13 or 14 people that was here to see it. I hope they enjoyed it. Nothing special, but anyhow, it's Wednesday. I'm here alone tonight. Everybody else have better things to do. It's Halloween. I don't have better things to do. You know, our house, I may have mentioned this before in other Halloween in previous years, but we live in a pretty nice neighborhood. But 3 blocks down from us is where Halloween is for the entire town. Okay, the entire town would drive, park everywhere, and all the kids from the entire city come here between 6 and 9 o'clock and jam pack the street. Jam pack the street. There's 3 blocks from here. There are a couple streets that are all decked out, all fancy up. Every house are fancy up with all kind of decoration, and they gave out great candies, like not just little bar. They gave out the full size candy bar. So, needless to say, all the kids go there with their big buckets because they're gonna come home with 5 pounds of candies in 1 hour. So, and they bypass our house. We have never had more than, I think the most we ever had in, we live in this house now since 2011. So you're talking 7, 8 years. And we have never had more than 5 or 6 trick-or-treaters. Never. Every year we bought a big bags of candy just in case. Just in case the crowd moved toward this side of the neighborhood. Never. You got me looking at Golden Age. Sorry, Cougar. Yes. Tonight's gonna be short. I don't think it's gonna be anything special because it's Halloween. I figure most people won't be here. I figure the amount of people that's around to watch the chat will be limited. That's okay. I am here. I will hold the fort. So let me have my cup of coffee. It is Halloween. So I will bring out some horror stuff to look at, to show, so that people can enjoy. Hello, DS Comics. Oh, DS Comics. If you, I just shot my comic auction recap from Comic Link that just ended yesterday. I shot that, but I left out the Golden Age portion. I figure you might do a recap for the Golden Age books. So I will load that recap tomorrow, but there is no Golden Age recap in that video in case you want to do it. Okay, so just a heads up. Yeah, go ahead, go for it. Going forward, feel free to do all that stuff. I leave it up to you. I can do the recap. Speaking of that, even though I still do that, I do plan to keep the auction recap every 3 months because Heritage and Comic Connect has a big auction every 3 months, so I can do the auction recap for those big auction house as well as the monthly auction at Comic Link. That I will keep on doing. That being said, a lot will change next year. Okay, I have been doing on YouTube now 6 years, and as with many things, something get old, something gets stale, something get boring. Okay, so some of the series that I have been doing probably will go away for a while, maybe forever. I don't know. Some stuff will stay, just like the auction recap. Yes, do the same thing. You should definitely do. You should definitely do recap for Heritage, all the Golden Age, especially pre-code horror, for all the auction house. You can take all three, because I usually leave them out. Over the past 4 years, I've been doing the recap for 4 years, I think. I usually leave most of the pre-code horror out, with the exception of like 1 or 2 at most. So there's always things that are left out. The same thing with the modern comic books. It's not something that I focus on, so I try not to recap things that I'm not focused on, because then I have nothing to say. Part of my auction recap is me having something to say, right? Well, you can boycott them. You can still do the recap. It's up to you. Like I said, I don't care one way or the other. If you don't do it, doesn't bother me one bit, because I won't be doing it. The way I see it is, if you want to do it, you can do it, because I don't do pre-code horror on many auction, if any. So it's up to you. Kid A, I would like to thank you. You are welcome, Kid A. Yes, the best advice, one of the best advice that I can give to new collectors is that be selective. Okay, be selective, because if you're young and you're new to this hobby, you have many decades to enjoy the hobby. I found that many newer collectors that come with guns blazing into this hobby, like, they just got here 3 weeks ago, but they gotta have all the big keys, they tend to burn out fairly quickly, from what I can tell. Not everybody burnt out, okay, but those that come in with gun blazing and wallet open can run into big trouble very quickly, because it's expensive. This hobby is expensive. So there's nothing wrong with being selective and be patient. Okay, I used to be pretty snobbish with high grade books. Even when I had no money, even when I had little money to spend, I was fairly snobby with what I want to buy. So if the book is low grade, doesn't matter. I don't have money. I'd rather save money to buy high grade books. That was my approach many years ago. I'm just like, there's no way I'm buying anything ugly. Over the years, I have developed my own appreciation for less perfect books, and learned to pick out low to mid-grade books that are presentable, that I can live with. And I have been doing that for the past, I say, 5 years. As long as I have been on YouTube, I have been migrating to low to mid-grade books. Okay, prior to moving to YouTube, I was still pretty much a high grade collector. And then over time, as I start to sell my high grade slab collection in 2011, that's when, okay, so just before I get onto YouTube in 2012, that's where the switch started to happen. Okay, it started to happen around the same time or just before, but for sure, over the past 5 years, there have been a conscious migration to lower to mid grade, because I like to buy raw books, and it's more common, more affordable to buy raw books that are low to mid grade. Okay, so that's a byproduct of me wanting to collect raw books as well. It's not that all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, I hate high grade. No, but because I like to have raw books, and often many high grade books are now sitting in slabs. So the available copies are low grade to mid grade. I have no problem buying them low grade to mid grade. Yes, kid A. At the end of the day, if you're okay with that, if you're okay, like, everybody have a different take on what they like. There's plenty of people that will never go low grade. There are people that would say it's better to have no grade than low grade. I don't agree with that either. There's an extreme, okay? Those are the extreme. There's people that just like, it's better to have no grade than low grade than no grade. Okay, low grade than no grade. That's an extreme of the high grade snob. I'm somewhere in the middle. Okay, I don't go with, oh, it's better to buy something ugly as long as I have something ugly. No. there's a threshold to what I buy and collect. I do have some standard. So back to my discussion earlier about some changes to the channel. I definitely want to. Well, the series Got to Have, that probably will be going away at the end of the year. I have been doing that for over 2 years, and it's time to end that series. Okay, is it gonna be end forever? Would I bring it back after taking 6 months off? Maybe, depends on how I feel. But when it comes to YouTube, my approach to it is, if I'm tired of doing something, I'm gonna stop doing it, because I'm here to have fun. If it turned into work, I don't want to do it. Okay, it's not. I don't make big bucks on YouTube to think that I should spend a lot of time and money doing it. So, no. If it get stale, if I feel that it is stale and tedious and not fun anymore, then I will stop doing it. And I have reached that point where it got to have. So I will keep on shooting for the next few weeks until the end of the year, and then that series is going away. I have a few ideas on different series for next year, but we will see. I will have to go through a bunch of thinking and planning to see what new things I can do. I have a lot of ideas. The question is, which one do I want to do, right? Because at the end of the day, I want to do something that I like to do. And if something is boring, I don't want to do it. So yes, Got to Have is gonna go. Um, but there will be a lot of changes, a lot. Not sure outside of the auction recap what I will do next. We'll see. I would have a clearer pictures once I have Christmas to stew it over. And as far as selling stuff, okay, a lot of people have been asking me about books that I may sell. Over the Christmas, between Christmas and New Year, I will probably also make some announcements on what and when and where I will be selling a bunch of stuff, as in last year. Okay, well, as in this year, I did most of my selling in January through March. So most likely the same thing will happen. Eugene said, Got to Have was cool series, but I understand wanted to try something new. Can you give us some hint for a new series? One of the series that I want to do, okay. Hello, Aiden from Argentina. One of the series I want to do, which I still had to figure out how to do it, okay, is ranking. I want to do a lot of ranking. Okay, for example, let's say I want to say the top 10 Doctor Doom Silver Age cover, and I want the community to participate and vote. I need to find a website, a location where I can load the 10 choices, or let's say I load 20 choices, okay, of 20 Doctor Doom Silver Age covers. And you can vote for the top 5. And, so everybody can can pick 5 out of the 20. And then at the end, I tally up all the vote, and the one with the most vote become #1, and then the rest follow. I want to do something like that for many things. From every characters, I want to do like a top 10 covers for the Silver Age, for the Bronze Age, for Modern Age. But I have been compiling like all the covers for like Doctor Doom, all the covers for Jokers, all kind of stuff. But I need to figure out a way to do the voting. I have been looking at a bunch of different website that allow me to create polls for voting. And some are free with limited features. Some cost money, which I don't mind paying, but it has to have the right features. So far, I have not found the right combination of features that I want to use. But yeah, I want to do an interactive series next year. I think many of the things that I want to do next year is going to be something more interactive. For those that just tune, yes, Facebook has that. I have looked at that. Most likely, it will be on Facebook because it's free. I have looked at other website that I felt have cooler tools, but they cost money. They have cooler features and tools and all that stuff, which is pretty cool, but they cost money. So most likely that's not an option because I don't mind paying, but at the same time, I don't want to pay like $35 or $40 a month for subscription to some kind of tools to do. So I don't get rich on YouTube to do that. So yeah, I like to make it interactive. And for those that just tune in now, you missed the first 90 seconds of the first 90 seconds of the chat. Go back and watch the first 90 seconds of this chat, and it will give you a big hint to potentially a new series. Okay, if you go back and watch that, there's something there that I plan to use. I have had that for a while, that I never utilized it until now. Okay, earlier today, the first 90 seconds of the chat was something that I used for the first time. So there are a lot of potential there, actually. Yes, Rob, why waste money? Exactly. I just had to test it out. Like I said, I might run like in January, I might run a test polling where I will put like 10 covers of Doctor Doom and invite people to participate and vote and give them like a month, like once a month or a week. I had to test it out. Okay, that's one of the part of the test is just like how long do I need to run a poll? Certainly, I don't want to run it for more than a month. Heck, people don't even watch a video that is, by the time a video is 3 weeks old, it's pretty much gone from the majority of the community, right? So maybe if I run a poll, it might be for 2 weeks. So we'll see. There's a lot of polling thing that I want to do because I like to get participation from the viewers. Yeah, I agree, Rob. I thought about running for 2 weeks, but that would be as long as I want to do it for 2 weeks. Definitely no more than 2 weeks because I've thought about a month. I'm just like, are you crazy? Most video get buried after 2 weeks. People will never see it, unless they dig through my videos. So we'll see. I already have it planned out, picked out a bunch of things. So, and for sure, if things work and everybody enjoy the result, then there will be a whole lot of different polling for favorite Galactus cover, favorite Doctor Doom cover, favorite everything. We can all vote. There are a zillion category that we can vote. Zillions. Okay, so it's no shortage of topics and ideas for polling, but for sure, I think that will be a big part of the channel next year. Okay, got to have, got to go. That's gone. I'm done. Okay, I decided to keep doing it for the rest of the year. But trust me, even sitting down and doing it today for this Saturday was a chore. And the way I see it, if something become a chore, it's YouTube. I ain't doing it. Yes, Kid A, I agree. There's gonna be once I work out the kinks and how everything works and how smoothly everything run, I'd be happy to take suggestions from viewers as far as what kind of polling they want, favorite stories, favorite characters, favorite artists, favorite writers, favorite. Oh, there are so many little subcategory. We can go crazy with polling. Okay, hopefully I can do like a polling every other week. So we'll see. For sure, uh, there will be less video from my channel. Okay, that's for certain. The reason why you see a lot of videos lately, like daily for the past couple of weeks, is after my computer died last month and killed off a lot of videos. I decided that I'm going to try to push out everything I have in my inventory. I have so many videos in backlog in my hard drive on my camera. I lost a lot of videos that was on my hard drive. But whatever I have left I have a 6-hour memory card for my camera that I saved so many videos. So I kind of dumped everything into the hard drive after I got back the computer, and I have been editing and cutting and pasting and loading things as fast as I can just to get rid of everything in inventory. So hopefully I can flush everything out. Hopefully. And then start the new year with just fresh topics, fresh ideas. Some stuff will stay, like the spotlight on Silver Age books, artist spotlight. I plan to do next year. There will be a couple more artist spotlights that I want to do. So those will always gonna be around. The grading tutorial, that will be around, because grading is an ongoing learning thing for all of us in this hobby. So there are things that will be around, but not regularly. The stuff that came out regularly, like Got to Have, that's going. As far as Wednesday night chat, I'm not sure if I will keep that either, to be honest. I will keep the Sunday chat, Sunday morning chat, and then turn that into a podcast. So there's a bunch of things that's going on. We'll see. We'll see. I'd be happy to appear as guests on other people's chat on Wednesday if they want me to. But there's a lot of things I want to do differently next year. Okay? Same old stuff ain't gonna work 4 or 5 years. I've been around for 6 years and I had enough of some of the stuff. Yes, Sleepy Reader, Sequential Geek, the Wolverine Collector, Comic Books New York, NYC. Hello, CCC fan. What do you think of Krypton TV show? I have not watched an episode of Krypton yet. Too busy watching other things. Someday I will get to it. I just got one of my friend just lend me his DVD on Outlanders. Has anybody here watched Outlanders? I have never heard of it. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that I have never heard of it. But Yes, Rob, too busy. Too many good TV shows on. But he been telling me about Outlanders, and I've been telling him that I don't have stars. I believe that's a series coming out of stars, and I have never seen anything. So he got me to watch the trailer for it last week, and I'm like, okay, the trailer looked kind of like some kind of time traveling, something like that. It look. I'm not a big fan of time traveling shows, but he insisted I give it a shot, so he gave me a 3-season DVD set to borrow. Yeah, he lent me that this morning, like a big stack of DVD, 3 seasons of Outlander. So, whew, so that's gonna be consuming for me to see. For me, I don't know about other people. For me, if I sit down and watch 2 episodes of something, if it does not grab me, I'm done. I don't have time or patience to sit through 3 episodes of something not good. So I give it at least 2. Okay. If it can grab me somewhere in the second episode, you got me. But I'm okay if the first episode is not great. I'm okay. I still will stick around for the second episode, but it better grab me before the end of the second episode or I am gone. I don't have time to start the third episodes. We can ask question. Yes, I'm here alone, so I'd be happy to answer any question. For those that are aware of my chat format, when I'm here with John or Patrick or Anthony, and we are talking and conversing, it's very hard to keep track of the chat or answer anything directly. We are guilty. All of us in the chat room are guilty of missing a lot of questions. But when I'm here alone, I will do my best to answer some questions. So Maurice saw Outlander season 1, 2, and 3. So Maurice, is fun twist on Harlequin romance type novels. Ooh, that's kind of scare me. That scares me a little bit about the Harlequin romance type. Okay, we'll see. I will sit down and watch like 2 or 3 episodes, and it better grab me. It better grab me because my friend will be very disappointed when I tell him to take back his 3 seasons of the more original art. Sleepy Reader, the answer is yes. Always. But the piece I want, too expensive. I would love, this is what I want, Sleepy, to answer your question. I would love to have a George Perez piece. I would love to have a John Byrne piece. I would love to have a John Buscema piece. That's the top 3. Frank Miller too. There you go. See, that's all those names. Bill Sienkiewicz. Yeah, you name it. I have a Bill Sienkiewicz sketch, which I love. I have a John Romita sketch, which I love. But having a sketch is not enough. Would I want to have a John Romita Spider-Man page? Absolutely. Just as a Moon Knight page for Bill Sienkiewicz of New Mutants. So yeah, I'm keeping my eyes for those pages, but they're not cheap. Okay, back to sequential geek question. Any idea when Marvel characters become public domain? Oh, I did not know that, sequential geek. As far as Disney characters become public domain in 2023, I do not know that. Did not know that. So, interesting. I will have to research on that. Okay, thanks for bringing it up because I had no idea about public domain. I need to look it up and research it before I open my mouth and say something really stupid. You know me, I hate saying stupid things. DS Comics asks, do you got any new Adams art? Yes, I do. Legion Trooper, Neil Adams. Yes, I have shown them. I have shown them a few times before, but for you, DS, and for other people that don't watch my live chat often, I show them in a few other live chat. Let me pull out my original art portfolio to show you. Okay, give me a second. Let me have my sip of my coffee first. Okay. Alrighty. Let me clear my desk here. If you don't mind, it's Halloween, so I had to break my rule of not eating sweet. I have a rule: no sweet Monday to Thursday. Sunday through Thursday. The only 2 days that I eat sweets are Friday night and Saturday night. Yes, because we go out to eat, we go to friends' house to eat. They have dessert, all that kind of stuff, and it would be rude to turn down pie or ice cream, all that stuff. So I have a rule where Sunday through Thursday, no sweet, but today is Halloween, so my favorite chocolate. It's just a little bag. So excuse me if I break the bag and eat a little bit. This little bags only have like 7 or 8 M&M in it, so it's not a bad cheat. Okay. Mmm. Oh, so good. Yeah. Neil Adams. Where are you? Not it. That's not it. It's more hassle to try to do it that way. Let's do it the easy way. Eugene asked, not a bad rule, Nick. Now the question is, do you have a similar rule for spicy instant noodle? The rule is I must eat it at least twice a week. In fact, I had it for lunch yesterday. One of those spicy hot ramen that people do the challenge, the hot challenge on YouTube. Yes, I had one of those packed yesterday for lunch. And buffalo chicken wings on the side. Yes, I love hot food. I'm flipping through all the pages. What did I do with that? Maybe I kept it in a... See, I have a couple of different folders, okay? I have a couple of different original art folders, so maybe I grabbed the wrong one. Because Neil Adams is not on this one. I wonder if because some of the art that I have is kept at the vault. So maybe it's there, okay? So I can't say for sure, so let me look for some more. Okay. I got a bunch of stuff that I was able to bring out. Let's see. First up is the last piece of original art I bought last year. This is the last one I bought in a long time. Jim Aparo, Aquaman, issue 52. Whoops. So that's one piece. I have shown all of these before, so but I'm just doing it because I think some people have not seen them. Goodness gracious. Now here is my John Romita sketch that I love. I'm trying to hold it so the glare is not. Yeah, there you go. Gorgeous, right? Sexy. It has that letter of authenticity and everything. Yeah. I can't remember how much I paid for this thing. 200? Something like that? 200 something? 250 maybe? Correct, Gwen Stacy. Oh. I have a lot of Bernie Wrightson around. Kind of take this out. Okay. I'm sure many people know Bernie Wrightson. Okay. Let me put it back. And some of the arts are hanging all over the wall on the other side. Okay, so, but I don't know what I do with the Neal Adams one. That's gonna be the big question when the chat is over. I gotta search for that Neal Adams because I thought I kept that Neal Adams in the house. The question is, where is it? Oh, found it. Are you ready? This is one of my few Neal Adams page. It's the only cover. It's the only original art cover that I own. Okay, I own a bunch of pages, but this is the only. And I shown this, I believe, 2 months ago in a chat. Okay, so for those that watch my chat regularly, you have seen this about 2 months ago. I'm pretty sure I shown it 2 months ago. And this, like I said, is the only cover that I own. The only one. I own a reproduction cover of Iron Man 150, a reproduction, not the real thing. So even though Bob Layton did a reproduction, I had that cover, but no, it's not the real thing. Okay. This one is massive. I could not find a frame big enough to put it up. So it's actually leaned on the wall on the other side of my office so I can see it and look at it. Ready? It's massive. Another Bernie Wrightson. Is it not appropriate? Halloween, Bernie Wrightson, right? Oh, yeah, that's it. What do you think? So that's some of the art. Let's see if I have other things laying around while I enjoy my M&Ms. Paul asked about the big piece, that Bernie Wrightson big piece. That was from Heritage, but that was last year. Last year. I just took off the wall on the other side of the office. This is my very first original piece of art. The first original piece of art I bought back in 2000. I'm gonna say 2003. I could be wrong. Okay, but it's the very first piece I bought back in 2003 or 2002. Definitely more than 10 years ago. Okay, that's all I can say. But I'm getting old. I can't remember. But I just know it's my very first, and I paid $300 for it. Yes. Dave Cockrum. Okay, back then, sure, I was always a huge John Byrne fan, but I'm a huge Dave Cockrum fan as well. And when this piece, I saw this piece, I don't even know why I decided to buy it, because back then I wasn't even in original art collecting, but I thought it was neat. I thought it was inexpensive. Who knows what it is worth today? Who knows? I have no idea. I just know that the only thing I know is that there is no way you can buy this for $300 today. Yes, indeed, Rob. There's a good backstory to this too. The reason why I bought this page is it's also the very first X-Men book that I bought off the rack. Okay, so years ago when I saw this page up for sales, it clicked in my mind that, hey, nostalgia. I bought the first issue of X-Men here, X-Men 155. So But that was what prompted me to buy this page. It was not because I was into original art. It's just that I saw this for sales and I'm just like, oh, nostalgia's sake, I bought that first X-Men book off the rack. So let's have that one page. And that's it. That's the reason. Last but not least, since it is Halloween, how about some more Bernie Wrightson? This is my favorite. Okay, this was done before Bernie Wrightson was famous. It was done, I believe, in 1969. It's a homage, a tribute to Frazetta. There you go. Finally figured out how to get rid of the glare. And that's it for the original art show. Woo! 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 Yes, I have them everywhere around my office, in frame, leaning against the side of the wall. Everywhere I look in my man cave, it's just eye candies. Yes, eye candies. Do I keep all those in the 5-proof safe? Some of them, but I take them out to enjoy. And I rotate. Okay, as I've talked about this before, I rotate the piece around the room because I don't want them to be exposed too much with the lights. So I rotate them. I take them down every 3 or 4 months. Sometimes they stay up to 6 months, sometimes, but I try my best to rotate them every 3 months or so. When I rotate them, back into the vault they go. But yeah, original art it's you know what I do that you didn't see is on the back. On the back of the art, this right here, okay, this is a piece of art. This right here is micro chamber paper. Okay, so with every piece of original art, I bought the large micro chamber paper, like the full sheet, and I put 1, sometimes 2 in each one. And this is Mylar too. Okay, this is Mylar, so it's micro chamber paper in there. You know, that's just precaution. I can't say if they are the best way to protect original art. One of the best way to protect original art is keep them away from UV light. Yes, keep them away from UV lights. Yes, I take them out every 3 months or so to enjoy, to put them up, to look around, and then back in the vault they go. And then a year or two, rotate. I try my best to keep rotating. There's nothing on my wall stay up there for more than 3 to 4 months. Nothing. They get to come out of the vault maybe once a year for a 3-month span. I just look at the time. Wow, I did not know that I ramble on already for almost an hour. Anyhow, unless there's other questions, I think it's time for me to wrap up. I appreciate everyone spending their Halloween with me. I know it's Halloween. I figure not that many people will be here. The rest of the gang are out doing things with their family. I have been home, and from what I can hear, look like nobody have ring on my doorbell yet for candies. So guess what? There will be more M&Ms for me later. But just to show you how much self-control I have, this little bag of M&M will be the only sweet I eat tonight. That's it. As tempting as it is to have that big bucket of M&Ms of all sorts out there by the door, I will not touch them. Yes, Maurice, thank you for stopping by. Thank you everyone for stopping by. There will not be a show this Sunday. There is no Sunday chat, no coffee Sunday chat this Sunday. Enjoy your weekend, have fun. I will be back next Wednesday with the boys. And before I go, do you dig Z Nation? I watched the first season. I watched the first season on Sci-Fi, and I enjoyed it. It was campy. It was fun. It's not the Walking Dead kind of show, but I have not watched beyond season 1. But I did enjoy season 1. That's all I can tell you. Yes, see everybody next week. I appreciate all the questions and conversation I had. Hopefully, I answer all the questions. Look forward to next week when all the guys are here. We'll be happy to answer more questions. Until then, good night, good evening, and bye-bye. And watch the first 90 seconds. Go back and rewatch the first 90 seconds of this live chat. That's the best part of this chat. Trust me. At least I hope. Go watch it. Bye.